I can't believe that you cannot make bread. The many times we made it on Bake Off, you spent too much time chatting, an awful lot of time eating and asking for more. You weren't watching what was going on. All you've got to do is follow a good recipe, don't look round, concentrate, do exactly as it says, and get baking. You can do it.
She's in a flight path.
Yeah, I don't know, I think she was directing traffic again. You know how she likes to. She's not even qualified as an air traffic controller, but she just likes to do it recreationally.
Hey, what I loved most about that...
She's furious with you, by the way.
She's livid, and also she used the word fool, which is so Berry, isn't it?
The greatest moment in my career was when I was trying to do a pun about, I think it was a glazed chestnut. And she just looked at me with those icy blue eyes and just went, "You utter fool." It was actually exciting. Do you know what I mean, though, to be crushed by her in that way?
Fool is just excellent, isn't it?
Fool. So I told her that, and then she recorded her response. But I've had about 3 or 4 supplementary calls, still not being able to cope with the fact that you don't know how to make bread. She wants to know if you're joking or not.
No,
I've told you how to make... Can I just say, you used to... on the reg, phone, text or email me asking for the need-free, the needless recipe. All right.
And it's 400 grams of warm water. I know that.
That's 350.
Oi, oi, oi.
It's 450 grams of flour.
And whatever and the dry yeast. I get that, and I used to make that, but I don't understand how yeast... Maybe it's yeast.
Well, yeast
maybe that's what frames me.
All right, let's start from the basics. So yeast is a fungus. It feeds on sugars. All right. Then you mix it with flour and water, and then the yeast in there starts breaking down all the carbs, which is basically the sugars, and then it produces carbon dioxide, which is CO2.
I'm going already, mate. I'm going.
No.
I'm not taking that in.
All right, let's go.
I'm really sorry. I love you to bits, but all I could hear was white noise. Go again.
Right.
Go again.
You and the rest of my family, and also my partner. Right. Bread is a family.
Yeah.
It's a family. Let's call them the Johnstons.
Yeah.
All right. So Yeast Johnson. No,
yeah. Yeast Johnson. Okay.
I mean, nobody knew why on earth they were given these names. I mean, and they got bullied terribly at school. So Yeast Johnson loves sugar. Real sweet tooth, Yeast Johnson. Okay. And at a family gathering, there's Flour Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Water Johnston. And basically... Yeast Johnson is invited, but gets really up close and personal, like absolutely in the grill of Flour Johnson, like really grips to him. Too much, some would say. And when they're rolling around together, play fighting, they release a lot of CO2, like a CO2-y fart.
Okay, good. So yeast attaches to flour, they get on.
They roll down together, they produce CO2 and a bit of alcohol. And the CO2 normally, like gas... Like, I mean, I don't need to tell you about emitting gas.
No,
It
mate.
needs to go out, doesn't it? It needs to go out. It can't go out, Melanie. It gets trapped in the fibres of gluten.
Is that the strands?
That's the strands.
Right.
So it gets trapped in there.
I'm
and because it's
notes.
trapped in this sort of matrix of gluten, right?
Love that.
It just starts, because it can't go and it's gone. If it went and it's gone, you're just left with a very small... It's not rising.
With a small stain.
You're left with a small, tiny ball of gluten. But it can't get out.
Okay.
And so that means it expands within the matrix of the gluten. So it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Which is where you get the rise.
This is really good.
That's really good because I've spent 5 hours explaining it to you and I'm hypertensive.
So gluten is actually...
Gluten. Wow.
Gluten.
Wow. Gluten. That's gluten.
Gluten is actually...
Slightly Australian there. Gluten.
Is actually...
Oh, it's painful, isn't it?
No,
is it going to be like this with every question?
Yes, it will be.
I
It'll
can't.
be more
I don't even know
intense.
if I can do it.
So gluten doesn't actually exist until you bring yeast and flour together. That makes gluten.
No, it doesn't make gluten. Gluten pre-exists in
You're
the flour.
getting cross.
I am, because you're being willfully ignorant now.
No, I'm not. I'm genuinely not.
So you can get flour that's gluten-free.
Of course you can.
That implies that gluten is already present within the flour's substructure.
Hang on. We're with the strands. Everything's working together. Everything is rising. It can't go anywhere.
Can't. The big dough fart can't go anywhere. The dough gets bloated with all this trapped CO2. And at the point where you've reached that lovely rise of the dough, that's when you smash it in the oven. You're going to knock it back first.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.